I am not what they call it, the Toastmaster Pathway ambassador. However, I'm going to try my best to bring our club members up to par with Pathway because that is the new education system that Toastmaster International have decided to move forward to and bring it online. And that is what we have to adapt ourselves to follow. So then we can still be a distinguished club by the end of the year. So I'm just going to go to the outline of what I'm going to talk about so you can kind of know my structures. I'm going to tell you what is Pathways, a little brief details about the 10 different paths that it encompasses, how it affects the Distinguished Club program. How to take the assessment, how to give out feedbacks and badges, how to request feedbacks, and lastly, a personal exclusive link to Nhien's step-by-step demonstration video for Pathway tutorial on taking assessment, printing speech evaluation form, actually printing a physical one, which is really helpful. So you can bring it to the lab meeting and give it to your evaluator, and document the icebreaker speech. So that will at least help you get started up in Pathway. So first of all, I want to just kind of briefly mention what is the difference between the traditional CC path versus the new Pathway. The main big difference is obvious. The CC has the physical booklet menu that CC and commitment leadership, whereas the Pathway is all online. That's the main obvious reason difference. So what is Pathway? So Pathway has 10 different paths that you can choose from, and each of the paths has like different levels. And basically, these levels kind of represent your different level of achievement that you can reach in each path. So you will start out level one, and then you just kind of advance through the project. You complete the project, and then there might be like 1 or 2 speeches and 1 or 2 projects in each level. And once you complete all those projects on level 1, then you can advance level 2. So it's not like the traditional menu where you can kind of jump to project 10 and then back to project 2 and all over the place. This you actually have to follow the level order. And I'm not going to name all 10 different paths, but basically it consists of leadership, development, team collaboration, and communications. So those are the kind of the main theme for the path. So now, how does that affect our Distinguished Club program? On the left is the old traditional way, and on the right is the Pathway. So right now, as far as today, we have 3 CCs completed so far in our club, and we didn't meet 6 goals by the end of the year, the Toastmaster year, meaning June 2019. So we got that first point check off. We have 2 CCs, so we need 1 more CC, and we get the second point check off. But over here, we still haven't completed any level 1. So in order to get 1 point, we need at least 4 people in the club to complete the level 1 Pathway. And so now may be a good time to think, where can you contribute to our education club program? Set a goal for yourself to accomplish before June 2019. For me, I have set a goal to complete my ACG, so my advanced communication goal, and a CL by the end of June. So I should be able to check out 1 point over here and then 1 point down here. But you guys kind of new to the Pathway, you guys can focus on the Pathway and contribute that. So now let's get started. I'm not going to show you every single step of Pathway because that's going to be in my video of where to click. So it's a demonstration video. You can just follow the screen. But I'm just kind of want to kind of give you an overall view of what it's all about. So first of all, when you log into the Toastmasters International website, you have to log in. After logging in, you can start taking your assessment for the first time. So you just hit start, And in the assessment, they'll ask you to pick 3 topics that's most interested to you. So for example, in this page, I'm interested in public speaking, motivating others, and interpersonal communication. Pick 3 and then hit next. And then they'll ask you a series of questions. Basically, by answering these questions, the system knows what you want to be, and they just kind of recommend 3 paths that they think that fit you. And then you can choose which path that you actually want to start working on first. But if you don't like any of these, there's like a whole description there that tells you what each path encompasses. But if you don't like any of these, you can hit additional path, and then you can pick any other ones that you want. So you may ask, what is about pathway that I like? Because there seems to be a lot of negativity on pathway. But personally, I really like the manager thing for myself, because I'm a president and the VP Education have this ability to track how many members are signed up and what path they have chosen. And I'm able to see how many members in our club have chosen those paths. And for example, it might say Nhien Chau, and I'm choosing leadership development. And the last time I was active on it was back in May 2018. So that pathway enabled me as an overseer to see how the progress of our club is doing in pathway. Whereas in the old traditional way, I cannot see that. I have to talk to each of you individually to figure that out. So that's one thing I really like about pathway. Another thing is you can give out free electronic badges. It doesn't hurt to give out badges, right? So if you, and it's especially free, you can actually go up to the front once you log in, and for this example, I was typing in Kelly, thinking that she's my evaluator, so I can poke some fun at her. So you put in your Toastmaster member's name on the right, and it popped up, and then you click on feedback, so her profile will show up, and you click on feedback. That will allow you to write something to her. And then I wrote, Kelly, congratulations for completing your icebreaker speech on pathways. Keep it up. And then I also have the option to give her one of the badges that I want to choose. So for this example, I choose courageous for her. And then I hit post. Oh, one more thing. Feedback will be visible to everyone, so you can make it visible to everyone in the club, or just the managers and her. So the manager would be just me and the education person, the Lu Ching. And after you hit post, it will say, Kelly Parson have received a badge from Nhien Chau Courageous, and that's what it says right here. So give out free badges. It doesn't cost you anything. Encourage your fellow Toastmaster. And when Kelly logs in, she will see that she got a badge. And then you just, like a Pokemon game, collect them all. That is gonna be your goal. Collect them all from your fellow Toastmaster, and don't be stingy, it's free, give it out. And also, I just want to briefly tell you that how do we request feedback. So if you're on Basecamp, you click on My Feedback, and then you hit Request Feedback, and then you can actually specifically say that I want feedback from whoever on your club. So in this case, I picked Kelly, and then I wrote, I would like feedback from Kelly about my tutorial video clip on YouTube. Do I look good on TV? That's what I wrote for an example. And so that's what it shows when it's posted. And you can also attach a file if you want. You can attach a YouTube link of your speech, your script, or your evaluation form when you request your feedback. So that's really cool. And then lastly, I just want to tell you that I have created the YouTube tutorial video about taking assessment and completing the icebreaker speech. And I'm right here. You see my screen. Me down on the bottom of the screen. So I did not just throw out something random. It's just actually really me doing it and doing all the talking. So I'll send out this link to your email. Check it out, and hope you have a good journey with Toastmasters. Thank you.